Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to understand the concept of explicit typecasting in Java. This is one of those concepts that looks simple, but it's extremely important for beginners and for interview preparations. So let's start. What is explicit typecasting? So it means the programmer manually tells Java to convert one type into another. And this is needed when converting a larger type into a smaller data type. It is also called narrowing conversion. In this case, some data may be lost because the smaller type cannot hold everything from the larger type. Let's see a Java program to understand this concept clearly. Here I have created a class called Explicit Casting Demo. It has a main method. Inside the main method, I have mentioned the order of data types from largest size to the smallest one. So we have double, which is the largest one. Then we have float, then long, then int, then short, and the smallest one is byte. So whenever we will try to convert largest data type into the smallest one, there where exactly the explicit typecasting will come into a picture. So in that case, we have to manually tell Java to convert that type into another. This is how we can perform explicit typecasting. So we have to mention the target type into the brackets and then the corresponding value. So in this program, I have taken a variable called double value, which is of data type double, and this is a value assigned to it, that is 99.99. On line number 9, we can see that I'm trying to convert variable double value to float. We can see the hierarchy here. Double is larger in size and float is smaller than double. So basically, we are trying to fit the larger data type into the smaller one. This is exactly where we have to introduce explicit typecasting. So as per this example, I have to mention the data type into the brackets and then the corresponding value. So I'm converting double value to float. And this is a variable to which I'm assigning this new value. Similarly, on line number 10, I'm converting float value to long value. Again, as per this hierarchy, float is larger than long. So there again, we have to introduce explicit typecasting. I have to mention long into the brackets. Similarly, on the next line, we are converting long value to int value by specifying int into the brackets. On the next line, we are converting int value to short value by specifying short into the brackets. And finally, we are converting short value to byte value by putting byte into the brackets. And from line number 15 till line number 22, we are printing some string and the values. Let's run the program to see the output. So here we've got this run option. I'm running the main method, and this is the output. So this is the output what we are getting from line number 15 and 16. On line number 17, we are printing the original double value, which is giving me 99.99. On line number 18, we converted double to float. So here we can see the float value. We're still getting 99.99, but this is with float precision. On line number 19, we're converting float to long. And here we can see when we convert it from float to long, we have lost the value after the decimal point. Then we converted that into int, short, and byte. So in case of explicit typecasting, each step may lose some information because the target type is smaller. Think of it like trying to pour a big bucket of water into a small cup. The cup can't hold everything. Some water spills out. That's exactly what happens in explicit casting. Data may spill or get cut off. If you enjoyed this content, please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, P for Programming. Thank you.